Learn exactly how you can bring your dental clinic 50, 70 high value cases in the next 90 days completely done for you. I'm Shivansh, founder of Titanflow AI Scaling Protocol. 95% of dentists will never watch valuable breakdowns like this, nor apply them, and this is the reason why they will stay stuck working as a slave to their businesses. And what I'm about to share with you will never work for them because they think they're too good to learn and apply something life changing. By the end of this walkthrough, you'll know how to generate treatments with AI on autopilot without being burnt out or dealing with unqualified leads that have no intent to buy and are just window shopping around. This is the same system that we use to generate over six figures per month, and the same system has gotten you here to watch this video. While talking to dentists, I realize how many times they have worked with a marketing agency that promises them the world and then fails to deliver, or spending $10,000 per month on advertising and not making a decent ROI. I'm going to explain the top 5 constraints that your dental clinic might be suffering from. Lack of patient flow due to heavy reliance on inbound referrals and word of mouth, very slow response time to patient inquiries, and an inefficient intake process, resulting in a significant drop in patient conversion rates. Dentists juggling multiple responsibilities, including patient care, marketing, and administration, leading to burnt out and inefficiency. No patient qualification process, wasting valuable time with unqualified prospects during consultations, using a generic treatment offer similar to what other dental practices provide, resulting in high competition, low patient retention, and fewer cases closed, which is leading you to struggling to get patients even while working longer hours than anyone else, facing challenges in converting patient inquiries, and constantly dealing with objections like I'll think about it, only for patients to never follow up. Lacking time, freedom, and peace because you're managing every aspect of your practice, leaving no opportunity to work on growing your business. Difficulty turning strangers into loyal patients and closing treatment plans effectively. Before diving into this, it's important to understand a fundamental truth. Scaling a dental clinic is a process, not a gamble. A dental practice won't achieve growth overnight or through sheer luck. It can be only achieved through a structured process, a proven system, a solid framework, and a reliable protocol. Relying on inconsistent lead flow. High quality, consistent leads are the lifeline of a successful dental practice. No matter how skilled your team is or how exceptional your clinic may be, if new patients aren't consistently reaching out to you, sustaining and growing your practice becomes incredibly challenging. Most dentists in the world get leads through word of mouth, referrals, suboptimal advertisement. The problem with this is that your lead flow is based more on luck rather than systems and consistency. If you are closing 2 cases per 30 inconsistent leads, making a simple shift like 10x your lead flow would produce 20 cases. If each case is valued at $10,000, that's $20,000 in $200,000 in revenue. Every month you rely on word of mouth, referrals, etc. You're losing out on more than $200,000, and that is from one shift, not the total protocol. Manual, slow, and inefficient intake process. The top companies like Google are spending 300 billion in 2025 on AI, which means if you're not using AI, you're missing out on AI. Your business might be doomed as competitors exploit this opportunity. Doing intake process manually and not reaching out to incoming leads from ads under 5 minutes leads to a huge loss in conversion cycle, as you can see from this research right here. And that is the reason we came up with this AI that calls every lead, qualifies them, summarizes their details, and books an appointment with them in your calendar. All that under 5 minutes from the time the lead fills a form. It works 24/7, 365 days a year without getting tired or slacking off. Wearing multiple hats in your business. This is the low ticket agency model which you might be following, which is having a generic offer which leads to high supply, low demand, and a low charging potential. You cannot afford a good A plus talent, which results in average results which also results in a bad social proof, saturated market, and bad positioning, which further results into a low profit, high churn rate, and low lifetime value. And you cannot even invest back in your company. And we come in to generate you a high value offer which has low supply, high demand, so you can have a high charging potential. You can afford A plus talent and get excellent results, which will help you get great testimonials, great positioning, and top 1% social proof with high lifetime value, low churn rate, and back end upsell. The problem with the traditional agency model is that it is no longer the most efficient vehicle to scale your dental practice. You bring in patients, burn through 80% of your resources, and then they leave. This approach has become outdated. For dental practices to thrive, the most crucial step is to innovate the model and services. I won't lie to you, yeah, you can make some money through the outdated model, but you would have to work 5x harder for the one-fifth of the result while being a slave to your business. $30,000 a month while still busy 12-hour working a day. Another problem with selling a low ticket offer is charging low tickets means you cannot have enough cash flow to acquire A plus talents, systems, and processes, which means there is a ceiling to the client's results you can get without sacrificing your profit margins. Scaling traditional model. If you try to scale $100K a month without using leverage, that would lead you to close 70 clients at $1,500, which means you need to take 350 calls at 20% close rate. That's 584 booked calls to account for the 60% show rate, which isn't even guaranteed. 600 calls per month is a lot. All this to end up with 10% profit margin, no time, and severe headache of managing 70 plus clients. It doesn't take more of what you did to get to 10K per month to get to 100K per month. It takes more leverage when one input is equal to 10 output. This results in bad or average results for your clients, low profit and time to enjoy life, and it turns into a churning cycle of misery. This fundamental issue with the traditional agency model inspired me to break down the entire agency consulting process and develop a new model, one that the top 1% of business owners use to generate millions of dollars. It's a strategy the so called gurus never share with you. A business is as good as its weakest constraint. Your business's output as a whole will be equal to the throughput your weakest bottleneck allows you to perform at. It doesn't matter if you have the greatest offer, appointment setting workflow, and sales workflow if you cannot onboard more than 10 patients a month. Same reason you cannot leverage the best onboarding workflow and appointment booking workflow while your new bottleneck, for example, lack of closure, makes you unable to take so many treatments. This is the reason we look at your dental clinic as a whole and solve every bottleneck so your business operates at maximum efficiency without you being involved in day to day operations. Your business is made up of your offer and positioning, attention generation, attention conversion, sales, and fulfillment. If one place has a bottleneck, other places will suffer. Now, the solution to all these problems is a specific 4 step framework we have developed. Our 4 step framework we personally implement in our own business as well as our clients. We generate a high ticket offer for you. We do the client acquisition systems for you. We get you 7 figure talent, and we do the scaling and optimization to get you to 100K per month. We craft your 7 figure high ticket offer. As Warren Buffett said, it's more important to choose which boat you row with compared to how hard you row. We implement the leverage creator offer creation mechanism to find out the top 1% insights in your niche and use it to develop your offer that you can sell for $10,000 to $15,000 per client and then retain them on retainer. This model and offer allows you to leverage asymmetric advantage to the maximum, retain more profits, hire specialists to provide the best client results in the market and invest back in your life and business. And we both know that at the end, profit is what matters. Imagine making 100K a month but with 20% profit margins, then paying tax on it, and then investing it in business. And what's left for you? Cash flow is king. We implement a new client acquisition system plus sales asset creation. It is impossible to scale your dental clinic past 6 figures per month with the same processes and system that generate your current revenue. To get what you don't have, you need processes and systems you haven't yet implemented. And lead generation doesn't even matter. A dental clinic doesn't need more patients, it needs more cash, and cash comes through highly educated and engaged patients. Understanding this, our internal team comes in your business and designs your client acquisitions infrastructure, which consists of designing a new lead generation, conversion, and sales process, implementing a done for you engaged and educated outbound infrastructure to create leads that are educated and qualified before hopping on a sales call, implementing a done for you YouTube launch sequence infrastructure to build a future pool of potential clients who get nurtured 24/7, implementing a done for you conversion infrastructure to convert leads, implementing a done for you leverage creator paid acquisition funnel and pairing with a growth specialist, identifying KPIs and metrics to require to achieve the ultimate goal of scaling past 5 figures to 6 figures per month. We source, train, and place A plus talent in your business. Just look at anyone that is. We source, train, and place A plus talent in your business. Just look at anyone that's at the top, even non-business people like Cristiano Ronaldo or business guys like Warren Buffett. They all place heavy emphasis on having A plus players in their team. Sam Owen spent for 18 months interviewing different people to source the best one to work at the top position at school.com. That's 1.5 years just interviewing. Understanding this, we hire, train, and place the best talent in your dental clinic so you don't have to micromanage and can easily delegate and focus on leading your business instead of working in your business. This includes 7 figure setters, 7 figure closers if they're needed, 7 figure fulfillment team, 7 figure VAs, or everything is done for you. This allows you to save mental bandwidth and do the most important task in your business, acquiring insights and leading the team, creating long form sales assets and ad creatives. And yes, that's it because you must focus on doing the task you can do and live life. Scaling and optimization. Contrary to how most people think, we do not believe in it takes time to scale a dental clinic mentality. Most people believe that it isn't possible to scale a business to 100K a month in a short period of time, but that's just false. When you break down scaling to fundamentals, scale is basically an increase in volume. When you scale your dental clinic systems, you also scale your problems in your systems. If you cannot handle the current system's problems, you'll break down if you try to scale. After 3 phases of fixing every bottleneck in a client's business, we simply ramp up the volume of lead generation infrastructure. And it looks like this. We ramp up the volume of 7 figure attention generation infrastructure. We track every data and metric to build KPIs or support OKRs. We notice cracks in the system and we take that feedback to iterate, increase volume more and iterate. Summarizing everything, most businesses are struggle to scale because of these reasons. Trust recession, market sophistication, has made it more important to stand out and innovate, lack of sales asset, make it harder for any dental clinic to attract, engage, educate, and convert patients. Generic, generic old ticket offer model has stopped working and has become a slavery wheel of high churn rate, low lifetime value, low profit, low time, low cash flow, and bad lifestyle. A business has many parts, and if one of them is bottleneck, it will cause other parts of the business to operate through a bottleneck, and that's why solving a single problem does not scale the business to $100K per month. Following what I said about bottlenecks, low ticket model, and trustization, this is what we implement to fix every bottlenecks for you to hit 100K per month. Offer creation infrastructure, a client acquisition infrastructure, conversion and lead pool building infrastructure, A plus team building infrastructure, scaling infrastructure. If you truly believe that what I just covered in this banger is the reason why you cannot scale your business, I would like to make you a special offer. Let me audit your entire business, sales process, etc. on a one-on-one call and uncover the main constraints you have in your business. After the audit, I'll walk you through a personalized action plan we would follow to remove these bottlenecks. Then you can choose to work with us or do it yourself. As a bonus, I'll give you access to all of my gatekeeper trainings on how to implement this yourself and you shield yourself from being a commercialized CEO, struggling with lead conversion, appointment booking, unqualified leads, shit ton of objections, and bad clients. And I'll be limiting this to only 5 seats because it takes time to audit a business and implement this. Select a time and date to speak with me, fill out the form, and we'll go through your entire business. If you do not meet the requirements, the call will be automatically cancelled.